In our previous videos, we journeyed through the ancient deserts of Arabia, a land of powerful tribes, proud poets, and forgotten empires. We witnessed a world trapped in idol worship, waiting for change. Then came the birth of a new light, Muhammad, the trustworthy, in Mecca. We explored his early struggles, facing persecution with mercy, standing firm against injustice, and delivering the message of one God. We followed his historic migration, the Hijrah, and witnessed the foundation of a new civilization in Medina. There, the Prophet built a society where loyalty was to faith, not tribe or race. He united Muhajirun and Ansar as brothers, drafted the groundbreaking Constitution of Medina, and created a new system of justice and mercy. We saw how early Muslims and Jews in Medina interacted, sometimes finding common ground, and sometimes facing challenges that would echo through history. From outcasts to a thriving community, we uncovered how the Prophet's leadership laid the foundations for a revolution of faith, unity, and compassion. And yet, the journey is far from over. Stay tuned as we continue the story of a world forever changed. In our last journey, we witnessed the birth of a new civilization in Medina, where faith replaced tribal rivalry and brotherhood became stronger than blood. But peace would not come so easily. The Prophet Muhammad and his followers were about to face new trials, ones that would test their patience, their strength, and their unity. Although the Muslims had found a new home in Medina, their conflict with Quraish, the ruling tribe of Mecca, was far from over. The Muhajirun, those who migrated from Mecca, carried deep wounds from years of persecution, and the Ansar, their new brothers in faith, were ready to defend them. Yet for a time, the Prophet, peace be upon him, did not allow retaliation. In the Quran, life is sacred, and war was never to be taken lightly. That changed with a divine revelation. Permission to fight has been given to those who are being fought because they have been wronged. A new phase had begun. Fighting was now allowed, but only in defense of faith, justice, and freedom. The Muslims' first test came at the Battle of Badr. Around 300 Muslims set out to intercept a Quraishi caravan near Medina. Instead, they encountered a powerful army sent to protect it. Outnumbered and inexperienced, the Muslims faced their former oppressors in open battle. Against all odds, the Muslims achieved a stunning victory. Badr was more than just a battle. It was a turning point. It showed Arabia that this new Muslim community was a force to be reckoned with. Humiliated, the Quraysh vowed revenge. The following year, they returned with an even larger army, determined to crush the Muslims once and for all. This time, the confrontation took place near Mount Uhud, just outside Medina. The Muslims prepared to defend their city, but internal divisions weakened their strength. The Prophet, peace be upon him, marched with fewer men than expected. On the slopes of Uhud, the Quraysh, led by the brilliant Khalid ibn al-Walid, still a non-Muslim at the time, overwhelmed the Muslim army. Heroes like Hamza, the Lion of Islam, were martyred. The Prophet, peace be upon him, himself was injured. Though the Quraysh claimed victory, Medina stood firm. The spirit of Islam was unbroken. After Uhud, cracks began to appear within Medina. Some of the Jewish tribes, who had signed treaties with the Muslims, started to break their promises. Trust was fading. Danger was growing. In the 5th year after the Hijrah, the Quraysh gathered a massive alliance of Arab tribes to siege Medina. Outnumbered and outmatched, the Muslims took a bold move. They dug a massive trench around the city, an idea suggested by Salman the Persian. The Meccans, unprepared for this tactic, failed to breach the defenses. After weeks of frustration and fierce winds battering their camps, the Quraysh withdrew in defeat. It was a crushing blow to their pride. However, during the siege, one of the Jewish tribes of Medina, the Banu Qurayza, secretly allied with the enemy. When the battle ended, They were judged for their betrayal. Under the terms of their own agreements, those who participated in the treachery faced punishment, while others were exiled. The Prophet Muhammad set a lasting precedent. Non-Muslims could live peacefully under Islamic rule, but treachery and betrayal would never be tolerated. The early battles of Islam were not just fights for survival. They shaped the values of justice, loyalty, and unity, values that would spread far beyond the deserts of Arabia.